So we head back to Highborn University, and Chloe and Bark are leaving the main building. So they've come out the front door. It's still really foggy. Through the fog, you can see a few people walking around through the mists. But you do see the observatory. It's hard not to see. Even through the mist, there's a little bit of shining on the great lens that's pointed up towards the sky and the top of the barrier.
So I continue toward it and search for Bale.
Okay. So you come up and you see little Belle sitting on the steps that go up into the observatory. She's sitting there with the staff, and there's a couple birds sitting on sort of the ledge beside of her, and she's feeding them. More than likely, she's feeding them the bread that you set out last night.
No, because the note asked not to eat it.
She's not.
Oh, nuts. Okay. Bale, I need your help. Did you get my letter?
She looks and says, "Oh yes, the birds have quite enjoyed the bread."
I was worried about that bread. Are the birds acting funny?
Well, the bread's been fine. They put some nuts in it. I'm not really a fan of the nuts, but the birds have seemed very happy eating the bread. And yes, I did read your note. I was able to check, but I couldn't find anything wrong with the bread, other than maybe a little overbaked. But everything seemed okay.
Well, I really need some guidance. I need your help. There just some things happened last night that I just don't understand. It was a really weird situation, Bale.
Well, in my limited dealings with Mist, he's very odd anyway. So he always seems beside himself. Sometimes you don't know if he's coming or going, or sometimes, I don't think he's quite learned who he even is.
Well, he took me to dinner, and we went in this place, and I don't remember
You remember everything.
much of what happened until he told me what happened. And then it seemed like what he told me wasn't what I remembered.
Well, you remember having dinner.
Yeah.
And you remember, food, drink, talking to a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
So it's
But
very
he said
lively.
things happened that I didn't remember happening.
Until he mentioned it, and then the memory popped in.
He took me down where starving tieflings were, and
It's like you all went through the new slums. It's very sad that so many tieflings are not doing too well.
it was sad. And he went and got bread for them. This bread, but not this bread. And I was feeding them, and then I stopped because it was so weird. I kept seeing all these flashes in my head, and he said what I was giving them was not enough, and that I'm starving them to death. And he went and got more food, and then when he came back, I saw them in my head. They were eating it so fast, and I couldn't get them to slow down, and their stomachs explode. They died in front of my eyes, but then they weren't dead.
So Belle looks and says, "Honey, it's like you understand that there's lots of injustices in this world. Even though we're pretty good about stopping evil, nature doesn't care one way or another. We try to help people as much as we can, but sometimes beings die.
I do understand that, but what I don't understand was him telling me he was disappointed in me for not feeding them everything they wanted at one time. He said he was disappointed that I was going to let them starve to death, but that wasn't what I was doing. And then he talked about blaming the people who worship the Fae and how it's all their fault and because they want all the fiends to die. And it was just
it's
a lot.
Honey, have you not experienced the real world that not everyone likes everybody?
Oh, I know that.
And that creatures do things to each other, and it's not pleasant.
But he was trying to get me to be someone I'm not. It was weird.
So you feel okay not giving them food?
I gave them food, but I feel okay.
So you understand that if they were as bad as you did, all you did was prolong them passing away. Now, I hear reports all the time about tieflings starving to death. Some are beaten.
So you're saying that I should have let them eat so much where their stomachs exploded right in front of me and I killed them? Because that's what I would have been doing.
It's not my... I wasn't there.
But those were my two choices. I made the one that I thought was best, and he legitimately told me he was disappointed in me. That he thought we were like-minded.
Well, I don't know you as well as your classmates, but...
Well, I don't know him. That's why I came to you.
Well, I don't know him much.
But he's been here, and you live here.
I'm just the groundkeeper. I try to keep my head low, keep my eyes up in the stars, making sure plants and animals are okay.
But I'm sure you hear things and see things that others don't. Belle, can I trust him?
The only advice I can give you is trust has to be earned.
He's not the person that Pepper described to me when I first met her.
Is anyone who they are when they're... It's like, are you the same person you are with your mom and dad and your family than you are with your friends?
Well, yeah, because this is the first time I've ever had friends to speak of that are around me all the time. I'm me, but he doesn't seem like him. Even Pepper says so, Belle. Pepper says that he's...
Did he hurt you?
Off.
Did he hurt you in any way other than he hurt your feelings?
Hurt my mind.
So you're upset that...
It was like he was in my head.
So,
can he do that? Does he have the power to get in my head and make things happen that I don't remember happening?
It sounds like he's in your head, but I don't know necessarily. It sounds like you doubted your decision that you made last night.
Well, I don't want anyone to die. But, as you said, people live and people die. I know that. I've seen death.
The way in nature is, that is not fair. Let me tell you a little secret that us druids, there's not many of us left. Nature always wins. This technology and all this extra, someday this will be dirt and be reclaimed by rock and trees. It's all an illusion that you believe that you can control in it. But in the end, we all die. It's just, is it today? Is it tomorrow? So you made a choice.
And I stand by my choice.
No?
But can I stand by him?
It's not your job. It's not your job to question his choice.
No, I'm not questioning his choice.
It sounds like you're questioning yours.
No. I'm questioning whether or not he's the type of classmate that I can stand up for like I have everyone else.
Did he hurt you?
I don't know. He hurt my mind. Everything's confused about last night.
Does your mind hurt because it wasn't an easy decision and you're looking for someone to blame that you couldn't find the answer?
I don't think so. I've made hard decisions before.
So
I grew up in the woods.
Did he hurt the tieflings?
Or did I? I don't know.
It's like,
he took the bread back that I wouldn't give, and he took it back to the bakery.
So you stopped him from helping someone?
No, I didn't ask him not to. But he said since I wasn't going to give it to him, he was just going to take it back.
So you're upset that you influenced someone that could have been the wrong choice?
He's big enough to make his own decision, just like I did.
But it sounds like he influenced you. Are you upset that you influenced him? Are you upset that maybe he was going to make the hard decision that you couldn't?
He could have still made it. I told him I was leaving.
So again, you influenced him.
No.
Are you sure that he's influencing you, or are you upset that you didn't influence him?
I'm not sure about anything. That's why I came to you.
I wasn't there. So all I know is that you must trust who you are. And in my almost 200 years of living, stand by your choices. And sometimes your friends disappoint you. But if they're your true friends, sometimes you fight for them. But not everyone is your friend. Sometimes that hurts worse than them being your friend and you losing them. I know. I lost people. My first new friends I lost too. And over the years, I've made less and less friends because I lose them too. And every night I come and look through the stars and hope to find my original friends. And I hope before I join the stars that I can gaze upon my friends for the final time. But I don't regret leaving. I don't regret being here. I don't regret talking to you. All I can do is, like, if I make a choice and it's a mistake, make sure the next one isn't. You're young. Oh, to be that young. I was you once. Barely. So, it's never too late to change your mind. But don't let your uncomfortableness with someone else affect who you are. But I'm also saying you don't necessarily have to trust everyone either. Not everyone at the school is your friend. Like me. I don't know even who you are. Other than just watching you. For all I know is you could be talking to me to persuade me not to like you. So I view you like everybody else is someone I'm learning about. I haven't passed judgment on you. I haven't passed judgment on Mist or anyone else in the school. All I can do is pass of what I see in that moment and let nature run its course. And if I'm unsure, I look up into the sky and I ask, what would the wild heart do?
I'll start asking that myself, Bill.
So,
thank you for spending time talking to me.
oh, you're very welcome. What was your name again?
I'm Chloe Steele, and this is Steel Bark.
Oh. Oh, shoot. I thought the dog's name was Bark. I mean, Chloe. And
Close enough.
And you were Bark.
Close enough.
Oh. Well, nice to meet you, Bark. So, it's like, you make sure to keep protecting her. If she gives you a funny look, you know, because all we can do is protect ourselves and what's important.
Thanks, Belle. Come on, Bark. We don't want the train to leave us.
So you go out front, and of course the mist sort of captures. If you happen to look back, you notice that she left the bread there, and the birds are pecking it away, but she's gone. So just going through the mist. The only place she probably could have went was into the woods through there. So you catch the train. And you're going to ride a few hours to the Ravenwood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're going to finish what you're doing here. So now, do you want me to pause and do like I did with Scotty?
No, just do
or
it.
you want to finish this?
Just do it.
Okay. So on the way, since your encounter in the Plains bar and everything's going, you've been really upset, of course, as we just saw. Your thoughts dwell on Bark and all those other things, and you worry about the Fae, especially Fae, fiends, all these other all this other stuff. So Bark sits next to you with his head on your lap as you roll through the trains, and you leave Hoshan and you head to the woods. So you get to the train stop. You get out, or you keep going. You can loop back and go to the school.
I know if I get out.
So you do get out. So here do you go home, or you go?
I go straight
Straight into the woods.
Nope.
So you go through the woods. Doesn't take you very long since you're a ranger.
I know where I'm going.
So many of the animals keep their distance from you.
That's new.
They keep their distance.
I don't like that one bit.
Or maybe they can feel you're not you. You're not your normal happy. So you get to the you get to Ravenwood. Don't look at his face.
I wasn't even there.
Don't look at his face. So you get to the Ravenwood, and you're like, in the tree turn, it turns to you, and Ravenwood goes, "Hello, Chloe. How's your first week in civilization going?"
Hello, Lady Ravenwood. I'm not gonna lie. It's been tough.
Stones and steel is difficult to be around, is it not?
It is.
So, has the bark that I've given you and your staff helped protect you?
Yes. And I put my hand down on Bark.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
Of course, you have your staff that turns a shillelagh. That's a piece of Ravenwood.
Yes. Bark and my staff have both helped protect me. And that's actually why I'm here.
Do you need more protection? As what has been given not enough protection for you?
Oh, it is enough for me. But, I know I spent a lot of time talking to you growing up, and you know that I don't really have many other friends. Or I didn't until I went to school. And, well, I rubbed Bark's head again.
Mm-hmm.
He can't protect them.
Bark?
He can only protect me.
So, and Lady Ravenwood rolls down and rubs Bark, and it's like, well, Bark was not meant to protect others. Bark was meant to protect you.
And he does a great job at that. But I think it's my job, my goal, my calling. I think I'm supposed to protect others.
It's hard to protect others when you're being protected, is it not?
It is. And that's why I'm here.
It's like, I gave you the power to manifest Bark. And while you love Bark, you should love Bark, because Bark is actually you. is the part of you that you wall up and grow to form a barrier for creatures to keep from hurting you. So you've learned the greatest strength is being there with others and not just being protected, but you wish to protect. Is that true?
That is true. So now I'm here to give Bark back.
Bark is not made to give back. It's after all. Bark is you. Bark was always you. It was a magical embodiment of what you needed. It was a wall and a companion and a friend. Bark was nothing more than an imaginary friend that you created and needed. It's the love that you have for yourself and the love for the others that Bark was.
I don't need my imaginary friend anymore. I'm strong enough, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared about it, but I can do this. I can be a protector instead of always having to be protected.
That is true growth. If you were a tree, you would probably be sprouting acorns. Your roots have settled deep. You step and step fast to not be knocked over by a gentle breeze. And she reaches down and touches Bark, and he glows, and he sort of forms up into a little orb, and he floats back inside of you. And he says, Bark is always with you. Bark was just always what you desired and what you wished, and you yourself has been able to grow and fulfill that by actually having friends and having a purpose. So now, go trailblaze your own purpose. Be a warden of those that you love and want to protect. Use that strength to not shield yourself, but shield others. Be the roots that grow into the ground, and make sure that no one else is blown off the path. You are now no longer a child, and you put away childish things, and you are now an adult, and those that are younger than you will look up to you.
I will make, and then I'll pause, myself and everyone else, you and Mom and Daddy, I'll make all of us proud. I will be a protector.
Just remember, that path is joyous and painful both. You will not always know what's coming for you. So just know that even when we will make mistakes, and we will, our choices can always be overcome by the next choice.
I will always strive to make the next best decision.
And she goes and picks off an acorn from her branches and tosses it down. And it says, a tree's journey is never just done with itself. We always make more. So do not be upset that you don't have a companion, but you will make more companions. So remember that on nights that you're alone, that I'm always with you as long as you hold your staff and this acorn. And even if you have neither, as long as you have memory of me and memory of your family and your friends, you can grow a new tree. And then when you get back to your friends, you will be stronger, because then you make a grove and a forest.
So I thank her again. Oh, and by the way, don't tell Mom and Daddy I was here. I don't have time to stop and see them. And I leave.
She says, "Don't worry. I don't want to hear your dad crying." So you get back on the train. Once it comes through at the station, you get up alone. None of the birds, none of the animals or anything really got close to you, but maybe you're inside this thing that's just, were all those animals and things you have, were they ever really there that you play with? Or really was it you manifesting friends and other stuff too? Where your family was, there's no one around. So, but you have the power, or did have the power to manifest, many good things. So remember, the only limitations that you have is yourself. And the train comes and you fly off, or float off.